Hey folks, thought I'd get back to you with a few ukuleles that I've discovered recently, some different stuff. You're probably wondering why I keep cropping up with these unknown brands. Well, to be honest with you, it's just the way the music industry's gone. A lot of distributors have small runs of instruments made under a certain brand. If they go, they keep the brand around. If they don't, they often reboot under a different brand. It's very common now. You see guitars, violins, everything being done this way. Sometimes you'll buy a brand that somebody had made OEM, and they'll only be 50 to 100 pieces. So once they sell out, you'll never see them again. It's just kind of the way it is. I'm not sure if that's what's going on with these ukuleles. Maybe, maybe not. This one here, just to emphasize again, don't be afraid of unbranded, unlabeled ukuleles. I've bought quite a few of them over the years, and if you judge them by the parts, they can be really good ukuleles. This is a solid Koa Tenor, really nice slotted headstock with the rosewood facing, very nice inlaid abalone logo. There's no label or anything in it. Very nice tenor there, no label whatsoever, but well made, parts are good. The Koa looks nice. Similarly, I have another Koa Tenor, a little bit different finish. This one's got a little pineapple rosette, but it's a nice solid top Koa, very nice, slightly different finish as you can tell from the other one, but same shape and size. Maybe made by the same factory. They're very similar in spec, slightly different shaped headstocks. This one is made by Hala. It's a Hala ukulele, and I know there's a Hola ukulele. There's all kinds of brands with very, very similar names. So, you know, if you think you've heard of it, you may have, you may not. There's so many Hawaiian type names with lots of vowels that sound very, very similar, and sometimes you think, oh, I've seen those before, when in fact you might not have. All these are the same spec. They're nice fat bottom tenors, rosewood boards, mother of pearl inlays, really nice slotted headstocks, which are very popular. Whenever I get these, people want them. So those are two tenors. Let's see, what else have I got here? Let's see. I should have prepared all this before I rolled the camera, but you know how I am. I like to fly by the seat of my trousers. So, here's one. Now I've shown you, look at the logo on that, inlaid abalone. I've showed you ukuleles recently made by a company called Ukes, U-K-U. This is Uke, U-K-I. See what I mean about the similarity? It could be it's the same brand, it could be made by the same people. This is a really nice matte finished solid spruce top and rosewood back and sides, all matte finish with the very classy sort of rope binding and rosette. A very classy looking ukulele. It's got the very nice inlays there on the rosewood bridge. This is a very nice uke. If he turns it, that is. Very punchy, got that nice plinky sound. So that's made by a company named Ukes, or at least a distributor. Remember that a lot of these labels aren't the people making the instruments these days. I tried to explain this to a customer the other day. Everything that has a Fender label is not made by Fender. Everything that has a Guild label is not made by Guild. There's a lot of cross-branding, co-branding, getting instruments spec'd from other factories, made and then branded in another factory or another manufacturing outlet. So there's no hard, fast rule about any of these brands and logos, and I don't put much stock in them. People come to me and they say, I'll only buy a guitar if it's this brand. Why? Even your top brands are putting out imports or lesser quality stuff. or even co-branding under different names as well. So you know, brand consciousness always strikes me as kind of silly. Here are two ukes, very nice concert ukes, different finishes, but solid spruce top, the same model. This one's a matte finish, and this one looks like shellac to me. It's very much like a violin shellac top. Very nice wood spruce top, and looks like Koa in the back. Sorry, not rosewood, Koa. Very pretty ukuleles, classic headstocks. Company named Addison. Again, never heard of them, but these are nicely made. And this one has all the abalone trim and the rosette, as does this, but with the lacquer finish it looks like a different color. It almost looks like a some other type of shell, maybe cowrie shell or something like that, because they've lacquered over it. But I actually like this one. It's really, really nicely done. And not tuned at all. Just set these up so they're still detuning a little bit. And you can tell, you ukulele purists, I tune by ear. I don't tune to pitch on ukuleles. I like to down-tune ukuleles a very slight bit. I don't like tuning them all the way up to the usual G pitch. I like them a little bit down-tuned. I also match ukuleles to other instruments. In other words, I'll down-tune it to a key to play something. Just because I like a little bit more elasticity in the strings, and I like the sonority of the instrument at a slightly lower pitch. I do that with classical guitars and 12 strings as well. I just think it sounds better about half step or a step lower. I don't know if anybody out there agrees with me, but that's why on these videos you never hear these ukuleles tuned up to precise pitch. I tune them by ear. I tune them to whatever I'm doing at the time. To me, ukuleles are a utility instrument, and they're malleable, and you can do a lot of things with them. So I don't have a sort of purist mentality towards them. But anyway, there's 5 really nice ukuleles that I've found and set up. Again, I had to do some edge work on definitely fret ends, level a few frets, set the action, in some cases replace crappy strings or even put strings on. All the same normal stuff, but once you get them set up, you can make them sound really good. So there you go, you've got Addison ukuleles, a ukulele by Ukes or Yuki, and then a ukulele by Hala. And they may be related brands, they may not be. And again, they may be very small runs of ukuleles that you might see or you might not in the near future. But just sharing in case it's helpful to anyone, and I'll see you next time.